No Maurice Johnston in that Rangers lineup, and the other major omission is John Brown, who hasn't recovered adequately from a minor foot operation in midweek. So the only change in the Skol Cup winning side is the introduction of 22-year-old Scott Nisbet, who will start his first match of the season, probably in central defence beside Richard Gough. He's the only player in the side who didn't cost the club a transfer fee. And Hibs manager Alec Miller makes two changes from the team which drew against Aberdeen last week. Graham Mitchell returns in defence to replace young Willie Miller, and Mickey Weir has been passed fit to play. The man dropping down to the bench to accommodate him is Billy Findlay. But the biggest boost at the club this season was the signing of Murdo McLeod, who plays his fourth match for Hibs following his transfer valued at £350,000 from Borussia Dortmund. He earned his 19th international cap recently against Switzerland. And the referee this afternoon, Mr. Hugh Williamson from Renfrew. Well, Hibs were the last team to beat Rangers in the league way back on the 24th of March. And they won by 1-0, a goal scored by Keith Houchin. So they come to Ibrox with a degree of confidence, enhanced also by their goalless draw back in September at Easter Road. The Rangers know this will be a difficult match. Mark Walters under pressure instantly there from Callum Milne. So the throw to Hibs will be taken by Brian Hamilton. Former St Mirren player, cost £275,000. It's kept in play by Spackman. Here's Hateley. And a foul given against Mark Hateley for leaning unfairly on Gordon Hunter. Hateley looks disbelievingly towards the referee. So Milne's free kick. Houchin's header. Here's Weir. Challenged by Hurlock, and Scott Nisbet gets his first touch of the match, playing it back to Chris Woods. This is McCoist. Away from Hamilton. This is Hurlock. Stevens breaking on the right. Hateley calling for the ball inside the penalty area, but it was easily mopped up by the Hibs defence. There's Weir and Kane. Hateley chesting it down for McCoist. Pass goes behind Mark Walters. Couldn't get to it in time. Well, the match opening at a very brisk pace. Right to Milne. Stephen down towards Hurlock. He's challenged instantly by McLeod. Here's Paul Kane, waving Pat McGinley up on his outside. Kane doing well, retaining possession. There's McGinley, and Houchin going through. Clearance by Stevens. Patient play though in midfield from Paul Kane. He's back in possession again. That's for Mickey Weir, a great chance for Hibs. And that would have been a brilliant goal from Mickey Weir. What superb play it was from Hibs. Ball flighted in there beyond Scott Nisbet. Weir took it first time. Woods was beaten and is about 1 foot wide. Well, the Hibs supporters behind Andy Gorham making lots of noise now. They've been greatly encouraged by a very impressive opening period from their team. Mickey Weir, who almost got that opening goal, a firm favourite with the Hibs supporters. Hateley did well. There's Stephen. It's a great cross by Stephen. And Hateley scores! 12 minutes gone. Mark Hateley gets his 5th goal for Rangers. There's brilliant play from Trevor Stephen, the cross coming over here, and Gordon Hunter looked to have the chance to
clear this. He didn't manage it, and Hateley forced the ball beyond Andy Gorham. Well, what a tremendous start to the match it has been, and Hibs will consider themselves very unfortunate. They almost went ahead a moment ago through Mickey Weir, and suddenly they're a goal behind. So it's the Rangers supporters' turn to celebrate. Bedlam here at Ibrox. This is the makings of a magnificent match. Here's Keith Houchin. Goff with the header clear. This is McLeod and McGinley. Callum Milne receiving the pass. We are held up by Goff, looking for a free kick, which the referee rejects. McGinley kept his eye on the ball despite the attentions of Hateley. There's McCoist. There's McLeod now looking for Paul Wright. Good headed back by Goff. Hunter's header. Good inside by Houchin. Good play from Weir. This is Mother McLeod. Using Paul Kane behind him. Now Hunter, put under pressure by Stephen and by McCoist. McLeod again in space on the left. Now McGinley. Houchin with a header. There's Weir. Challenged by Spackman. And Walters releases Hateley with a superb pass. Hunter with a cross. Hateley making for the byline. And that almost found McCoist in the box. It was McGinley who cleared up with the help of Mitchell. There's Hurlock running into McLeod. Now Gary Stevens. Target there is Hateley. McCoist trying to set that up for Trevor Stephen, and the save is made by Gorham. Hectic play in front of Andy Gorham. Hibs skipper trying to calm things down, but a lot of pressure here in Hibs defence. This ball looped across towards Mark Hateley, an intelligent header down. McCoist then tried to set that up for Trevor Stephen. He got the shot on target, but Gorham was well positioned. Spackman towards McCoist. Foul by McGinley. Little word of warning suffices for referee Williamson. They're in by Stevens, met by Mitchell. We are sweeping the ball to the right for Milne. McLeod to Kane. There's Houchin. Takes the return from Weir. Now Kane. Right to McLeod. Kane seeing a lot of the ball in midfield at the moment for Hibs. Houchin trying to get a little touch on there for Mickey Weir. Couldn't make it. He's a bit lucky to find Spackman with that clearance. Reacts to the call from Chris Woods. Hateley again doing well in the air. The Spackman forcing his way through with a chance to test Andy Gorham. Back it goes to Walters. Far post cross. Hateley again. Mark played this from Spackman initially. He then turned it back to Walters. Walters looked up, saw Hateley at the far post. You'll see here the space that Hateley had. And the powerful downward header beats Andy Gorham. Oh, what a fine start to the match for Mark Hateley. Taking his chance in the absence of Maurice Johnston, who's injured. And scoring twice in the opening 18 minutes. Free kick given against Nisbet. A free kick to Hibs, hotly disputed by Rangers, but referee indicating that it's indirect but dangerous play. Another chance for a rehearsed move from Hibs. On it goes to Mitchell. Gary Stevens came to meet him. Played forward by McGinley. Too far ahead of Paul Wright. Well, Hibs have contributed so much to the opening phase of this match. It is remarkable to find that they're 2 goals behind. Spackman's header. McCoist goes wide to the right. Stevens goes ahead. Takes the defender with him, leaving space for McCoist. There's Harlock. Walters has gone wandering, followed across by his shadow, Callum Milne. And Houchen tidies up defensively. Well, Andy Gorham doesn't lose many goals, but he's been beaten twice already in the match, and we're just within the first quarter. Nisbet's header. Spackman forcing his way to midfield, looking for Hateley, breaks for Walters. Chance now for Rangers, the tackle by McGinley. There could be trouble here for Pat McGinley. Andy Gorham is already pleading his young defender's case. Walters brought down outside the area, and it will depend on the referee's view of this, what action he will take. He could decide that it was a last defender deliberate foul, in which case McGinley could be shown a red card. Well, let's see what view was taken of this by referee Hugh Williamson. Well, young McGinley getting back as quickly as he could, and the yellow card suffices. Well, here's the move which brought that about. Walters trying to go past McGinley. Well, the referee clearly there gave McGinley the benefit of the doubt. Great chance for Rangers. Stephen and Walters over the ball. Sheer brilliance from Walters. Justice seemed to be done by that magnificent free kick from Mark Walters. Beyond the wall, were hit with power, swabbing in at the far corner, and Gorham was helpless. Well, this is a free kick to match any that may have been seen at any time throughout the World Cup and thereafter. Taken there by Mark Walters against a top-class goalkeeper who was rooted to the spot. So the stadium still buzzing with the quality of that Walters free kick. And Hibs reeling after a promising opening to the match. They're suddenly 3 goals behind, and there's only 25 minutes on the clock. Hateley getting up. Well, he's trying to find Trevor Stephen. Here's Harlock. Looking for the snapshot on the run. Well, Rangers carrying menace now with every attack. Hibs dugout, Alec Miller there. Gathering his hand, and little wonder at this stage. Here goes Milne. Hamilton getting away from Stephen. Fighting half of possession in midfield, Hamilton. Milne finds Weir. Familiar territory on the right wing. Well tackled by Monroe. Kane using Mitchell. McLeod breaks on the left. Breaks right through, but Hamilton! And another fine chance for Hibs goes a-begging. That's been their problem all season, only scoring 5 goals so far in the league in their 10 opening matches. This was fine play by McLeod, the ball finding its way across to Brian Hamilton. Monroe certainly did well, but Hibs will consider that a chance lost. Hateley trying to use the pace of Walton on the left. Coyce calling for that in the near post. Was a shade too high. Goff's header finds Monroe. Spackman. Goff turns it back. Goff sidestepping right. Hateley nodding that down into the path of Stephen. And almost the fourth. Gorham was in trouble, backpedaling furiously there, and not at all happy with his defensive teammates. Here was Trevor Stephen looking up, lofting that ball, trying to get it beyond Andy Gorham, and it goes agonisingly wide. Houchen eased off the ball there very well by Nisbet. Good defensive play by the youngster. Hamilton trying to put pressure on Spackman. Carlock's return pass. It's good play now from Rangers. Looking completely assured now as they come forward. Here's McCoist. That's for Hateley. And Milne did just enough to win that. McLeod looking for Houchen. He's onside. It's a great chance now for Hibs. There's Houchen. And things will just not go right for Hibs this afternoon. The Hibs' best chance of the match. The offside flag did not go up. Houchen got to the ball just ahead of Chris Woods, but the goalkeeper did just enough to make sure that Houchen couldn't retain the required accuracy. And Hibs still cannot find a breakthrough. Illegal use of the elbow by Paul Kane going for the high ball with Hurlock. There's Stephen. Magnificent balance coming forward, riding challenges. This is Walters. Trying to make room for the cross. Turned away by Mitchell. Mitchell in a new midfield role. Hibs reverting to a more orthodox 4-4-2 formation now. So Trevor Stephen taking the corner kick, which is remarkably Rangers' first of the match, with just 4 minutes left in the first half. Hateley's header. There's Nisbet. It's a good ball back inside, and it's turned away there by Houchen. Well, a good piece of play by Scott Nisbet, who's no stranger to an attacking position. Started his career as a centre forward, Nisbet, and retained many of these qualities. There's Trevor Stephen. And Goff hoping that would just get beyond Houchen, but the corner kick he has to settle for. Houchen doing some sterling work in defence now for Hibs. Missed there by Hateley under pressure from Hunter. It's picked up by Spackman.
off challenging, beaten though by Houchin. There's Walters trying the snapshot, first time. Well, Walters picked up his 6th goal of the season with that great free kick. Spikeman's header. Milne turning into Hateley. Good work in defence from Weir. This is Hunter. Clearance cut off by Hurlock. Here's Munro and Stephen. And Nisbet sends it all the way back. Safety first, important for Rangers in the closing minutes of the first half. Little touch on there from Hateley to find McCoist. Walters taking on Milne. Chance for Stephen! 4-0 for Rangers. Matchy from the left from Walters and a deadly finish from Stephen. Great play this from Walters. Now just look at the way he invites Milne to make a challenge. Keeps the ball, pulls it back. McCoist couldn't make it into the near post, but Stephen was there with a deadly finish. Well, that was great play from Walters. The way he teased Callum Milne there going towards the byline. McCoist with a target at the near post, but Stephen was backing up brilliantly. It was Mickey Weir. Good driving run. Robbed by Hurlock. Walters once again. And turned back by McGinley. Played forward there by McLeod, picked up by Wright. So we're going into time added on for stoppages in the first half. It's been an outstanding first half performance from Rangers, particularly in attack, where the Hibs defence has been unable to cope with Hateley, McCoist and Walters. Mark Hateley in particular, a revelation up front. And there goes the whistle to give Hibs some welcome respite. Mark Hateley warming to the task, scoring 2 fine goals in the opening 17 minutes, which set Rangers on the way. And then we're treated to the magnificent free kick from Mark Walters to make it 3-0 in 24 minutes, and then just on half-time, Walters going to the byline, setting up Trevor Stephen, and Hibs on the end of a drubbing. It's Rangers 4, Hibs 0. Rangers start the second half, Hibs with major problems on how to contain this well-oiled machine this afternoon, especially in attack, where Rangers really have been deadly. Every attack carrying menace. 4 goals so far, and the threat always that more may follow. Hibs trying to regroup. They've had some chance at half-time to think things through and work out how they're going to handle this Rangers attack. It'll be interesting to see as Brendan McLeod sees the ball slip out of his hands on that throw. Here's Hateley again. He can't get enough of the ball this afternoon. Rare error there by Andy Gorham. Still managed to smile despite the state of affairs. Very awkward ball, that dropping from a height. Houchin beaten by Stevens, but here's Brian Hamilton looking for the return from Wright. Forceful player from midfield, Brian Hamilton. Going for this with Hunter, they're both very quick. Pushed by Walters, the goal will not stand. Walters complaining he was fouled first, or perhaps did he just use his shoulder? I think that's more the essence of his complaint. Well, these are 2 very quick players, Gordon Hunter and Mark Walters, and Walters claiming that he used his shoulder, but he did appear to use the arm as well, and that's why referee Williamson chopped the goal off.
Gorham realising that, not making any attempt to save it. There's Mitchell. Right tackled by Nisbet. It's back now with Stevens. It's a very difficult task this for Hibs to come out in the second half. 4 goals behind with little prospect of taking anything from the match except salvaging some pride. They have to take the view that it's 0-0 and come out and play in that fashion. And that's very difficult to do, especially with the home supporters in such point mood. Handball by Milne. Slightly misjudged the flight of the ball. Stephen was being held off by Hamilton. The whistle has gone. Here's Paul Kane intercepting the pass from Stephen. Now Weir. Tackled well by Stephen. This is Walters, he's away from Milne, another chance for Rangers. Hateley waits in the middle. Couldn't get beyond Mother McLeod. Very skillful, experienced defending this by McLeod. Making sure Hateley didn't get a clear header on this. Fine play by Walters going past Callum Milne, setting that across too far away from Gorham, and McLeod did just enough to make sure Hateley couldn't get the header on target. There's Graham Mitchell. Wright is offside. Tried very hard to avoid that, but the flag was up as soon as the pass was released. Peter Houstra is preparing, so too is Ian Ferguson out on the track. And a free kick to Rangers as Ferguson warms up. Free kick will have to be taken again. It was taken very quickly there while the Hibs defence was regrouping and the referee wasn't satisfied. But Walters leaves this one having scored a classic in the first half from a similar position, perhaps a little bit nearer to goal. This time it's Trevor Stephen controlling things. It was deflected. It's a good save from Gorham. Trevor Stephen had the taste for goal. He scored one fine goal in the first half, and then struck this very firmly. It took a deflection, which made that a good save from Andy Gorham. Near post ball missed by Walters. Spackman back to Stephen, who had to be quick to remain onside. That's great play from Stephen. Gorham punches free. It's down to Harlock. Here's McCoist. The Rangers fans would have loved that one. There's the applause for the Rangers players who've been totally in command in the second half. The ball hooked across by Harlock, helped on there by Nisbet. Quick shot in the time by McCoist. And that burst of applause is one of appreciation for Mark Walters, who's had an outstanding match and clearly now is being saved, I reckon, from a major onslaught against Red Star Belgrade in midweek. Peter Houstra is the replacement. Archie did well. Here's Paul Wright. Setting it up for Weir. This is Wright once again. Appeared to be caught at the edge of the box. The referee waves play on. It did appear to be a foul on Wright. Perhaps the referee was unsighted. Here's Harlock. Across it comes to Stephen. Now using Gary Stevens. And Harlock in midfield again. Played forward by Nisbet, played on by Hateley towards McCoist. Good, determined defending there by Pat McGinley. And some brilliant setting up play again by Hateley. This is Martin McLeod. Game not going the way he hoped, obviously. Played here many times, of course, for Celtic in the past. Hamilton, Mitchell. Ball played in early for Paul Wright, but Nisbet was in the way. Rangers cruising now. It looks so easy as they come forward. Passes sprayed around with remarkable accuracy. There's Houstra going inside, running into Hunter. Monroe's cross, there goes Hateley! And the Rangers fans hoping for Hateley's first hat-trick of his Rangers career. Set up well, this ball by Stuart Monroe. Hateley timing the leap, getting the header firmly toward the corner, just wide of the target. There's Gary Stevens and now Trevor Stephen. McCoist. Battling hard for possession, McCoist, but committing a foul on Paul Kane. So it's a free kick to Hibs. The referee is inviting some treatment here, I think, for Murdo McLeod. A cut on the left eye. So referee Williamson sensibly allowing some treatment here. Hibs certainly won't want to lose Murdo McLeod from the action at this stage. The last thing he'll want to do also is go off, but these two young men will certainly be happy to enter the stage. And the referee insisting that Murdo McLeod goes off. Remember the new FIFA ruling about any blood flowing, they've got to leave the field. Ian Ferguson will come on shortly for Rangers, it would appear. Headed away by Nisbet, there's Trevor Stephen. Caught late by Kane, and the free kick goes to Rangers. Hibs continuing for the moment with 10 men. They'll want McLeod back in the fray as soon as possible. There's McCoist. Good running from Stephen. Taking on McGinley. Supported by Gary Stevens. There's McCoist. Well tackled by Hunter inside the box. Monroe now coming forward on the left, trying to get away from Houchin. Good play in defence. Houchin to Milne. Here's Wright. Graham Mitchell coming from left back now, where he has replaced Murdo McLeod for the moment. Wright gets away from Nisbet. Here's Weir. Well tackled by Monroe. Hateley trying to release Houstra on the left. Gordon Hunter goes across. Houstra plays it in. McGinley clears for Hibs. Coyce was waiting in the middle. The Rangers want to make another substitution as Murdo McLeod rejoins the action for Hibs. And this time the player being withdrawn is Trevor Stephen. That surely is to preserve him for the Red Star match. He's been outstanding again in midfield. And there's another outing for Ian Ferguson. Houstra's corner, swept away by Kane. It's Houstra again. Headed away by McLeod. Weir towards Hamilton. McLeod clearly held off there by Nisbet. That's a free kick. Never any doubt about that. McLeod trying to take on Nisbet with a change of pace on his outside. Mitchell's in space on the left. Houchen signalling for the ball. It's played short in there towards right. Woods comes to meet it. Checking that Paul Wright is all right, which he appears to be. Hateley again causing bother in the air, and it's McLeod who tucks in behind McGinley. Touched on by Houchen for Wright. It's for Weir. Challenge was made by Goff, picked up again by Paul Wright. There's Houchen trying to get the ball free. Good play by Ian Ferguson. He set it up though for Mitchell. Has he? No, Stevens was there first. And Rangers in any event have a free kick for a foul by Mitchell on Ferguson. Another moment of some concern to Rangers as Ferguson holds the back of the leg in the hamstring area. Oh, good play from Nisbet, sharing the confidence which has been surging through the ranks since the opening goal. Ryan Hamilton robbing Ferguson. This is Weir. Kane taken right out of the play late by Harlock. That was a reckless one, all right. The Hibs fans are incensed by that one. And referee Williamson taking action. It's not by any means Harlock's first foul of the match, and the Hibs fans really were irate there as Harlock came in very late indeed. He's been shown the yellow card. Kane was the victim. Here's Mitchell. Right. Switching play to Hamilton. That's for Weir. He was very carefully watched by Gary Stevens. There are some distress signals coming from the field of play towards the Rangers dugout in relation to Ian Ferguson's hamstring damage. Coist and Ferguson both telling the bench that he has this problem. There's Graham Mitchell. Houchen going in behind this bit, but Woods is in command. And Ferguson is now down on the ground. There he is, clutching the back of the right leg. Well, he's had such a dreadful time with injuries over the past year or so. It appears as though he's in trouble once again. Well, I wonder if Rangers may take him off as a precaution. He's explaining to the bench what the problem is. Treatment. Paul Wright being withdrawn, and the replacement is young Mark McGraw, son of the Morton manager, and the man who cost Hibs £175,000 last year. He's very much an investment for the future, still just 19 years old. Ian Ferguson is still on the field for Rangers. There's McLeod, and now Hamilton. McLeod again. Milne to Weir. There's Milne again. Goff was caught there by McGraw, but there was no foul given. The ball played in early by McGraw. There's Mitchell. It came off Stevens, appeals for handball. The referee quite convinced that that was not a penalty kick. Graham Mitchell looking hopefully towards referee Williamson. McGraw playing this across. Stevens didn't realise, I don't think, that Mitchell was there, and the referee appeared to be correct. By Hamilton, there's Woods under pressure. A fine catch. Houchin was the Hibs player causing the problem in the air. It looks as though Ian Ferguson will now be leaving the field. He's had the authority of the referee to do so. So another sad moment for Ian Ferguson, limping off, injured again. The Rangers, having committed both substitutes, will continue with 10. Walter Smith on the track, reorganising the Rangers' ranks to cope with the one-man shortage. Yes, Martin McLeod and Graham Mitchell. Well, that gave Houchin no chance of winning possession. There's Halstra. Monroe rather. McCoist takes the pass. There's Hateley. McCoist again. And a great save from Gorham. McCoist can't believe it. Well, Gorham enjoyed that all right. His international teammates played in there by Hateley to McCoist. He knew exactly what he was doing there. Gorham stretching to turn the ball over. That would have been a goal of real genius, that, had it gone in, but Gorham denied the Scotland centre forward. There's Harlock. There's Hamilton in the clearance. Stuart Monroe. Stevens. Now McGraw. There's Hamilton. Cross it goes for Houchin. Milne supporting willingly again from right back. Weir trying to find McGraw inside the box. Well, certainly are similarities with his father. Those of us old enough to recall Alan McGraw scoring lots of goals for Morton and for Hibs. You can see the familiar run. There's Paul Kay in the middle of the field. Weir using Mitchell. They've certainly looked a bit more solid in the 4-4-2 formation than they were early in the match in a three-man central defence. So the final whistle goes. Applause from all these Rangers supporters who've enjoyed a superb performance inspired by Mark Hateley, who showed outstanding form up front wearing Mo Johnston's noble number 10 jersey. He scored the opening 2 goals in 17 minutes. Then Mark Walter produced a Brazilian-type free kick before Trevor Stephen finished off the scoring just before half-time. It was a vintage Rangers performance. Deserved winners. Hibs hanging on in the second half to retain some respectability. It's Rangers 4, Hibs 0.
Do you feel this was the culmination of an adjustment period for you in Scottish football?
You could always say that, yes. It's a totally different situation playing abroad in French football and coming here. It's a big upheaval, moving families and what have you. It's you know, you're always going to take time to settle in. Plus the injury, which I was out for 5 months. I didn't play football for 5 months before I came here. So obviously it's all adds up, you know, to a long time without football. I'm pleased with my fitness now. It's been difficult because obviously I've been sitting on the bench for the last 3 or 4 games. But no, I think everything's coming together. The team know what we're doing. You know, this year with myself playing is totally different to how they played last year. So it's a whole new ball game for everybody, and now everybody knows what's happening and things are going rosy.
Well, the team which has been making all the headlines